Hello there, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the thrilling world of Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead.
Stop it! Stop it!
If you've been following our journey, you know it's been an adrenaline-pumping ride filled with humor, friendship, and unexpected twists. So grab your survival gear and let's dive into the recap of the adventures of Akira and his curious crew in this post-apocalyptic anime. Akira Tendo is a young office worker who hates his job.
लेकिन तू कर भी क्या सकता है यार?
3 years ago, an excited Akira came to Tokyo to work after graduation, but increasingly becomes disillusioned after learning his company ruthlessly exploits their employees. Despite being depressed, he continues to stay due to his co-worker, Sayori Otori, the only one who treats him with kindness, but is unable to confess his feelings since Otori is also the CEO's mistress. When a zombie outbreak hits Tokyo, rather than despair, Akira greets it with happiness since he is finally free. He heads to Otori's apartment to rescue her, only to discover he was too late as she and the CEO have turned into zombies. Akira tells the CEO he quits before pushing him to his death, and confesses his feelings to a zombified Otori before escaping. Realizing he might get killed during the outbreak, Akira makes a bucket list of 100 things he wants to do before he becomes a zombie. Akira starts to revel in his newfound freedom by drinking beer in the morning. However, he soon realizes that he has run out. Sneaking down a pipe to avoid zombies, he meets the Kusakas, his despairing neighbors who become more hopeful seeing his cheerful demeanor. When he arrives at the convenience store, Akira meets another survivor scavenging the place, who admonishes him for only taking items she considers unnecessary for survival. She takes off after she saves his life. With his bike destroyed, he ultimately finds a motorcycle and uses it to escape. When he finally returns home, Akira notices zombies have managed to break into the Kusaka's apartment. Retreating to his apartment, he solemnly reflects on his situation. Meanwhile, a flashback shows that prior to meeting Akira, the girl was obsessed with survival, but after meeting him, begins to wonder if there might be room for some fun. Shu and other survivors defend Club Shu Time. Meanwhile, after Akira crosses growing a cool beard off his bucket list, he vows to find his friend Kencho. He then notices his phone has unread notifications. Elsewhere, Kencho is trapped at Club Shu Time when he receives a call from Akira, who promises to meet him. Just as the zombies are about to kill Shu, they are distracted when they hear some noise. Once Akira and Kencho reunite, Akira apologizes to Kencho for being jealous of him, before zombies chase them onto the roof. After Akira successfully jumps onto the roof of another building, he tells Kencho to do the same. Kencho refuses and reveals to Akira he hated his job as a real estate agent, and what he really wants to do is be a stand-up comedian. With Akira's encouragement, Kencho makes it while he takes off his clothes. Later that night, Akira and Kencho have a conversation while they are naked. Akira and Kencho decide to go to the department store to get a flat-screen TV, as Akira had it on his bucket list. When they arrive there, they discover they are not alone as they meet an old man and 3 flight attendants named Yukari, Maki, and Reika. They end up wining and dining with the girls, which was another thing on the bucket list. Akira eventually drinks too much trying to impress the girls, while Kencho and Maki head to the furniture department to have sex. Meanwhile, Reika is attacked by the zombified old man. Yukari later approaches Akira, and the two ultimately have a conversation about their dream jobs. When Kencho investigates the commotion, Maki is killed by a zombified Reika, while Kencho himself is forced to smash Reika's head. As Yukari is about to say something to Akira, she is attacked and bitten by the old man. Despite Akira's pleas, she willingly sacrifices herself when the old man attacks them again. Akira and Kensho manage to escape with a flat-screen TV. When they get back to their base, Akira adds his desire to recall his childhood dream to his bucket list. Recalling what his childhood dream was, Akira heads to the aquarium with Kensho to grab a shark suit so he can achieve said dream of being a superhero. Elsewhere, the girl Akira previously met is on a bus when one of the passengers turns into a zombie. She and the remaining survivors head to the aquarium, where they are rescued by Akira. When he approaches her, she questions his motives. After investigating a loud noise, Akira and Kensho discover a zombified shark with legs is on the loose. While everyone is running away, the girl gets left behind. Once Akira rescues her again, she comes up with a plan to stop the shark. A naked Kensho provides a distraction which allows Akira to electrocute the shark. Before they part ways, Akira and the girl, whose name is Shizuka Mikazuki, exchange contact information. After Akira and Kensho grab a pair of solid gold watches, they decide to head to Gunma. When they arrive at an RV dealership, they run into Shizuka. Once an RV is chosen, the trio continue their journey until they are stopped by a spike strip, which also injures Kensho. They are then confronted by a group led by Gonzu Kosugi, Akira's former boss. A nervous Akira reluctantly agrees to work for Kosugi again for 2 days in exchange to use his truck stop. The next day, while Shizuka is with Kensho, an annoyed Kosugi is forced to announce that he is throwing a welcome party for Akira and his friends after he catches Akira chilling beer for everyone. Kosugi later taunts Akira when the former reveals he is using the latter, the zombies, and everyone else as cheap labor. Seeing Akira being abused by Kosugi reminds Shizuka how her father controlled every aspect of her life. While she is in the RV, Shizuka finds Akira's bucket list and writes "Tell Kosugi off" in it. Elsewhere, unknown to a couple of members of the supply gathering team, a zombie is hiding in their truck. Back at the truck stop, when Akira, Kensho, and Shizuka attempt to leave, Kosugi manipulates Akira into staying. A furious Shizuka calls out Kosugi for being a coward before she hands Akira his bucket list back to him, which reveals what she wrote down earlier. As such, Akira finally gains the confidence to tell Kosugi off. Once chaos ensues when the truck arrives and releases the zombie, Akira successfully neutralizes the situation and saves everyone, even Kosugi. After Kosugi's gang leaves him behind at the truck stop due to his abusive and controlling behavior as well as his cowardice, Akira, Kensho, and Shizuka continue their journey. After Akira, Kensho, and Shizuka try paddleboard yoga, the trio continue their journey where they encounter a female otaku from Germany named Beatrix Ammerhauser. Akira agrees to help her deliver fish to Takasaki since eating at a sushi restaurant is on his bucket list. When they arrive there, Akira and Beatrix fight a horde of zombies until the latter are lured away and killed in an explosion caused by Kensho and Shizuka. Everyone has a good time eating sushi that night. Sometime later, the quartet arrive at a hot spring. As they are enjoying themselves, they discover it is surrounded and are forced to flee. While he is alone, Akira finds a seemingly unoccupied hot spring in the mountains. However, he runs into Shizuka where they have a heartfelt conversation about love before they are joined by Kensho and Beatrix. Akira, Kensho, Shizuka, and Beatrix are near Gunma when they come across a barricaded tunnel full of zombies. While taking a detour through the forest, they rescue an old man named Masaru Kumano from a zombified boar. A thankful Kumano shows the quartet the treehouse he is building, which causes an excited Akira to help out. Once the treehouse is completed, the quartet part ways with Kumano. After a while, they finally arrive at Akira's home village. When Akira reunites with his parents, he has a hard time repaying them. Unbeknownst to everyone, Akira's father is hiding a bite mark. Meanwhile, another group in the village is completing a bucket list of their own. As the quartet settles into Akira's village, they meet other survivors from the nearby city and slowly get to know them. That evening, Akira listens to his father talk about his dreams about being an astronaut and how small world there really is once they get to explore more. Meanwhile, the other group led by Akira and Kencho's former university classmate, Higurashi, take down the barriers blocking the tunnel and soon lead the zombies to the village, causing havoc and terrorizing the villagers along the way. Akira and the others realize an electric fence has trapped everyone in the village, forcing them to make plans to evacuate the village and fight back. While the members of the quartet brawl with others from Higurashi's group, Akira goes to defend his parents and other survivors from the zombies. However, Akira's father resolves to defend the family and throws Akira into the house to confront the zombies on his own. In a series of flashbacks, each member of Higurashi's group recount their worst memories before the pandemic started that caused their resentment towards society. They decided to vent their frustrations by destroying the village, but are instead stopped in their encounters with Akira's quartet. Before Akira's father is turned into a zombie, Higurashi saves him, but then holds him hostage, taunting Akira to prove that he's a good son. A flashback shows that Higurashi grew from a happy child to an antisocial loner who began to despise society, especially people like Akira. He decides to take it out on Akira and make him choose between him and his father. Akira seemingly turns into a zombie, but quickly gets the upper hand on Higurashi, and it is revealed that Akira disguised himself as a zombie with the help of some of the survivors to trick Higurashi. Akira confronts him, and Higurashi has a breakdown, while he reveals that he just wanted to have friends. Higurashi accepts his fate, while Akira and the other survivors attempt to evacuate the village, but realize the bridge connecting them across a canyon has been destroyed. Fortunately, the old man from before, Kumano, has built a bridge just in time. Akira and Kencho hold the bridge while the townspeople evacuate, and they barely escape. The townspeople eventually manage to trap the zombies in the tunnel again and begin to rebuild. Akira learns his father isn't infected and instead has piles. The quartet soon makes plans to continue their goals to survive the zombie apocalypse and leave town to explore the world and fulfill their dreams. And that wraps up our journey through the undead chaos of Zom 100. What's your favorite moment from Zom 100? If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe for more anime adventures. Until next time, stay safe, stay awesome, and may your bucket list be filled with thrilling adventures.